So, real quick message. Y'all already know. It's Queen Boss Lady, your motivational speaker. And you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers. You already know that, though. So, come on, let me fill you in. Let me fill you in on this good message that I got real quick. You were their project. You were their experiment. And they chose to experiment on you in your parenting department. A lot of these stories that's hitting the internet, hitting the news waves, a lot of these moms unaliving their children, and this is what they wanted for you. This is what they wanted you to do. This is why you was their project. They wanted to see how you would respond with no support system. They wanted to see how you would respond to not being loved. They wanted to see how you would respond to having so much and so many responsibilities, the weight of the world on your shoulders, as far as you taking care of your children and providing for your children. You were their project. These men intentionally walked away in hopes that you would snap and go crazy and take you and yourself out and your children out. But God, right? Nobody but him. Nobody but him. You didn't fall for the trap. You didn't fall for their lies that they was trying to word magic you with. You're too problematic. You're not easy to get along with. You're not easy to deal with. They don't see eye to eye with you. That's why they don't help you with your children. No, they don't help you with your children because they don't like you and they don't like your children either. And if they do like your children, they're just playing like they like your children to get your children to turn against you and be against you as well, because like I said before, that's the last thing that they want, is for your children to be able to speak up for you and to be an advocate for you and say, yes, my mother is a good mother. Yes, my father is a good father. This was their project. What would you do knowing you can't feed your children? Where would you go? And they sit back and they watch you. Like, you're their entertainment. You were their project. And they do this to so many women and children. They pressure them and break until they break. And you know how they do that? Your mama won't help you with the kids. Your baby daddy won't help you with the kids. His family won't help you with the kids. You don't have no support system. You're a 24/7, 24 hours of the day, 365 days out of the year parent. It is on you, fully on you. Doctor's appointments, everything. Adolescents, adolescents, dentist appointment, doctor's appointment, hair appointments, whatever. You are a full-time parent. And they sat back and they watched and they said that this will break them. This will break them down like a pound. Not having a break from your kids, being overwhelmed, being overstimulated, being mentally, stressed out. on top of having to be a mother and provide and be loving and be caring and be nurturing to your children and not bleed off on your children due to the baggage and the things that you have to endure and take care of throughout the day. They want you to be bitter. They want you to be angry. This is why they don't show up. This is why your mother not gonna show up and help you with your children. They don't want you to have the support system because it's gonna help with your stress levels. Them getting the kids for the weekend, God forbid, you might be able to get some college homework done for the weekend. You might be able to get some things done and taken care of for the weekend and get you a nap. They don't want you to do that. They don't want that for you. That's why we keep seeing this. Like, I'm not charging so many times, and I even spoke on this a while back. This is their plan. It's like cornering a person. It's like setting them up for failure. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know that all moms need breaks. They know that all moms need me time, a breather, a reset, a outing. Your mother and them knew that. Your family and them knew that because they had kids before you. So they know what it feels like. So to sit there and not give you a break, or to sit there and not help you and to watch you suffer, that's how they know how to play on you in the first place, because they once had to sit back and be an overstimulated parent. They once had to sit back and watch other people take care of these children but don't take care of these children, and they seen and they felt how bad it hurted. So that's how they knew the formula to fuck with you. Yeah, that's how a lot of people got a lot of these formulas that they do, a lot of these routines, these plays that they run. They done been through them already. So they know exactly how it would make a person feel. That you got a whole mother out here and you need help. You going to school, or you working, or you doing this, and she won't even help you. No, it is not your mother's responsibility because you laid down and had a child. But it should very well be her responsibility to want to be a grandmother or a grandfather. They should want to babysit because you're in college. I ain't say babysit because you down there at the damn Sugar Shack twerking. I didn't say that, but every now and then, hey, you need your outing. This is the only reason they chose not to help you, because they thought it was going to psychologically make you go nuts and make you check out. That's the only reason why they did not help you with your children, won't help you financially. Do you know how that looks when you don't have any support from your family? The children mother or father, their family doesn't help you, doesn't support you. Then you have no friends to support you. Then these people are blackmailing you so you can't get a job to even take care of your children. What would they do to a person? Like, because this is why they did it, to box you in, to corner you in, to make you think I have nothing, That's why a lot of these young mothers, they take themselves and their children because they like, nah, I ain't leaving my children here in this wicked ass world. And I get it, it's wrong. But it's like, it's a setup. It's a setup, and it's the same setup that they tried to issue you, and you issued that shit right back to their ass. Because you know what you did? You went and built you a village outside of their asses. You went and got the resources outside of them. You went and got the resources outside of them. You built your own support system. Now they looking dumb. Now they looking crazy. Because you saw the play. You say, nah, I ain't, nah. Ain't no way. You call your mother or, you know, and you like, hey, I just need a break. I'm really stressed out. Could you get the kids this weekend? She like, no. But she get all the other, your sisters and your brothers, she get their children. She gets their children faithfully. Buys them things, buys them toys, shoes, pay for stuff, but doesn't get your children. These are psychological games that they play with innocent single mothers, driving these women, driving them. They literally have taken control of the vehicle and literally driving these women to do this. And it's so disturbing. Once I seen that they was doing that to me, baby, I went and I found the sources. Go to your schools and ask them about after-school programs. Ask them about weekend programs. Ask them about summer programs. That's free, or some may be a little fee. Get your kids in some type of activities where they have a coach. I signed my kids up for gymnastics, so they had, I think, like 3 or 4 coaches, you know, and depending on the type of person you is and, you know, how you do things, you know, you may form a relationship or a bond with your children's coach, and you can call on them for support. Hey, do you know of anybody that can help me with this? Or, hey, I had, you know, whatever. However you form that bond with your children's coaches. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. My children was in cheerleading. Baby, I needed a job. Hey, I need a job. I'm the cheerleading coach now. Damn sure was. Damn sure was. Now I'm the cheerleading coach. 1 and a 2 and stretch and kick and no, mommy won't be dropping you off. I'm at work. I'll be clocking in while you run that track. But see, a lot of these women, they sit there and they take it and they complain to the same people that's causing them the same pain. And they don't go out and they don't look for these resources and they don't get these resources, and they just sit there and they got to do it all on their own. And they feel like this is the only way out. Mind you, these people sitting back doing all kind of word magic on them, discouraging them, discrediting them, because this is the program. All right, I got a little note here. Let me go ahead and break this down. The programming that they put single mothers in that have special gifts. They discard you, isolate you, and they want you being a full-time mom. Now, get me right now. These are decisions that Yes, you made the decision to be a mom, but you did not know that you was going to be a full-time mom with no support. Um, People actually trying to bait you into taking yourself out. You didn't know that that came with being a mom. And isn't it like this? Look at how wicked this is, right? Just sit down and remember with me for a minute. Remember how you and your family was getting along so good and everything was so good until you got pregnant. Then when you got pregnant, that's when they started catching attitudes with you. They ain't like you no more. They don't want you coming around no more. Now that's when the support stops right there. They're supposed to be celebrating you carrying a child. And to them, it is an opportunity to kick you in the ass. It is an opportunity to kick you in the ass. And not help you with anything. Not, you know, that's where all the problems start. As soon as you got pregnant, now they got a problem with you. Now all hell's breaking loose. Now don't nobody like you. Don't nobody want to talk to you. Don't nobody want to throw you a baby shower. That's the setup right there. They want you being a full-time mom to drive you crazy and insane. These are the tactics that they use when they're trying to get you to unalive yourself. Overstimulate you, overwhelm you by not giving you a break from your children. The baby daddy on your mother's side, let me excuse that. Everybody be in on it. Your baby daddy, your mama, your sister. They all be in on it. How could that be funny to sit back and watch a mom give her all and do her best and give her best until she's exhausted, and then you say, let's go do magic because she's exhausted, she's tired, she's overwhelmed? That is a bitch. Let's do magic to make her short-tempered. Let's do magic to make her just normally things that wouldn't upset you. Let's do magic to make them respond like this and respond like that, and you're so tired and you're exhausted and you had children because you wanted someone to love. You had a lot of love to give. You had a lot of love to give. You could even be financially stable. You could even be successful. But still, even successful people need the support system. Look at how fucking Nelly doing Ashanti. That's a setup. That's why she like, man, I want to go back with my family, a little closer to my family, so they can help me. You just sitting by watching me take care of a child and won't even give me a break. And that's what these people, that was the whole setup. See, and I'm not saying that he set her up to do that. Your family did, but, I think that's just his character. That's just how he is. Yeah, everybody's in on it to drive you crazy and insane. And these are tactics that they use when they're trying to get you to unalive yourself. Everybody is in on it. Your nieces, your nephews, All of them are in on it. They'll never give you a break. And yes, you know, let me say this. No, these people are not supposed to be responsible for your children, but at least they can help. That's why I don't be quick. Don't call me family. Because I will tell a person quick if I have it in my schedule. Bring that baby by here and get you what you need to get done. Child, that baby be just fine. These are the people that turn you down because you're trying to do your best. You are doing your best. You doing what you can. And they turning you down intentionally. After doing black magic and voodoo and hoodoo to make you have a baby by a low vibrational warlocks anyways. Because what real man is going to sit there and watch his seed suffer? What man in their correct mind is going to sit there and watch their own child suffer? No man in their right mind. That's why these men aren't in their right mind. That's why they had them stories. Oh, she won't let. What mother won't let you take care of your child? What mother won't let you give that money? You might can't see your child because of the decisions that you made. But nobody's going to stop that money flow. But this is why they want to sit back and watch. Yeah. These men are literally so sick in the head, they want to sit back and watch you abuse their seeds and mistreat them. Because they wasn't good enough. They never felt good enough. So like I said, no. It's not your family responsibility. But at least they can help from time to time. Okay? They never gave you a break with your children because on hopes and a wing and a prayer, they was thinking, you know, you would go, you know, go out that route. You know, go out that route. I don't want to say it again, but all you have to do is scroll on social media today and you will see it. So much of it. You know, these mothers taking their own children because they're overworked, overwhelmed, underpaid, overlooked, unappreciated, don't get no support with their kids, don't get no help with their kids. Then they treat your kids just like they treat you. They isolate you, and then they isolate your children as well. They shun you and they shun your children too. So when your kids become age and they wonder why, you know, your sister's children get to go over grandma's, but they don't. It's like, well, dang, why would we never get? And if you anything like me, you better tell them the truth. You better tell them the truth. Because the minute you don't, and these people right here, these type of people that sit and watch you suffer and want you to take yourself out, they'll tell your children. They'll tell your children all about it, honey. They got something to tell your kids. If you don't got the truth to tell them, they damn sure got something for their little ears. Tell your children the truth. Let them know they don't like me, so they don't like you. Let them know the truth. So that way they won't be sitting up there building up. Because see, even these people know, these children, they sit there and they fantasize about one day, grandma's just really, I'm going to have a grandmother in my life. Or they sit there and they fantasize about having cousins to play with. Or they sit there and they fantasize about having aunties. They know that. And then they won't let their children be a part of your life because they're scared that, you know, your nieces and your nephews might see that, well, damn, my auntie a way better mama than my mama. So they keep you separated from your fucking nieces and your nephews because they don't want your nieces and nephews to see how great you are, because they might look at you with brighter eyes. Like, well, damn, I wish my mama was like auntie. Come on now, we all done been kids. Who in the hell, what child don't want they mama to be like auntie? Come on now. Y'all, these demons be in their feelings too much. Just like all the kids love grandma. Come on now. But it's like, no, they can't stomach it. They can't take it. They rather isolate you and your kids, as well as pick other children over your children as well. And this is the program that they thought that they was going to put you in. This is the program that they thought that they was going to put you and your children in. Or this is the program that they put you and your children in. And now they seeing like that plan isn't going to work either. Because these are people that plan so much, but can't never plan the right shit. Can't get together and agree upon something that's going to be productive. That they can get together and say, nope, won't be helping you, nope, I cannot pick them up and drop them off at the Boys and Girls Club, nope, I don't care if you give me money, I don't care if you pay me, I don't care, nope. And it's like, dang, I'm going to pay you to pick them up and drop them off. Dang, I you know. And it's so true. And now I'm seeing this young lady that I saw on Instagram the other day. And, you know, she was on the verge. She wasn't crying, but she was right there. She like, I just don't know what to do. Like, you get these jobs, but then you have your kids, and then they want you to be to work when you're supposed to drop your kids off, and then they want you to be at work when you're supposed to pick your kids up. Like, she like, what am I supposed to fucking do? Like, I'm getting the jobs, but like the jobs want me to be there times where I can't be there. See? And instead of the job saying, you know, 8 to 5, 7. When everybody knows your children have to be dropped off between 7 and 8. And you can get your kids dropped off at school at 7:30. They don't care if they that early if you drop them off at school, and then you can make it to work by 8. So why are these jobs saying, no, 8 now, 8 to... They don't want to work with you. They don't want to work with your schedule. They don't, because they don't care about it anyways. And then you got your family that don't care. and that's not gonna step in or step up to help. They have this, girl, you went and did it. You went and did it. So you take care of them kids. And it's like, but nobody did that to them. Nobody did that to them. So where they make up this shit from? Oh, when you get pregnant and conceive, now it's, oh, you on your own. But when you was pregnant, it was this auntie was helping, this cousin was helping, this person was driving you to your doctor's appointments. But now that it's you, everybody turn the blind eye. Here we go with the blind eye again. We don't see what's going on. Baby, they see what's going on. They see what's going on. The champ is here. You the champ, baby. You the champ. Because you made it through this too. By going to get your own resources. Finding your own support system. Finding your own support group. Finding your own parenting support system. Dang. How did all that get on my... when I grabbed that bottle? But you found your own support system. Why these people steady thinking that you sitting around waiting for them to be your support system? They never supported you, so why would you think that these people... But you know, some of y'all thought like, oh, you know, a baby would bring us closer, a better bond. You know, maybe you got a brother, you like, okay, our children can play together and stuff like that. No. It's like these motherfuckers got a plan for everything in your life. Oh, they pregnant? Oh, they pregnant. Come on, let's set this up. Let's set this slide up. For no reason. And it's so sickening. And that's just like, it's just... Now I'm seeing the other young lady. But she did not take her two sons' life, but she took hers. And she was just, you know, before she had did what she did, she was just saying how a lot heavy on her baby daddy not being a dad, him not taking accountability, him not helping, you know, heavy on that, how, you know, these men just get away. They just slip, and then they say, yeah, she won't let me see my child, she crazy. Why the fuck would you leave your child with a crazy... That's how you know, like, these men, they play like they mentally stable, and they don't tell you that they just got out of the mental institution last week. They don't tell you that they have to take medication to stay normal. They don't tell you that. They leave all that out, and they try to play as normal as possible. And you get pregnant from a whole damn clown. And they like, well, back off to the circus. More fucking clowning around to do. And you like, so you ain't gonna, nope. No shame. These men have no shame. If they shamed men as much as they try to shame women for being 304s and having no clothes, they shame women more than they shame men. And that's why, to be honest with you, women have no shame to fucking day. They have no shame. They don't give a fuck. Because y'all talk about them so much, but If y'all started talking about these men, if y'all homeboys, y'all started holding y'all homeboys accountable and telling them, nah, dog, you can't fucking hang out with us, fuck nigga. You don't even take care of your jit, nigga. Take your ass the fuck on somewhere. I bet you. I bet you. They start being in their children's life. Because one thing another man don't want is for another man to hold him accountable for any fucking thing. He don't give a fuck about a woman trying. See, a woman can try to hold a man accountable, but another man? Nah, could you imagine your baby daddy going and pulling up with all the homeboys, or it's bike week and they all pull out their bikes and they like, nah, nigga, you can take. Why do you even got a bike, nigga? Do your child got a bike? And they just go to riding him and get in his chest. Fuck, nigga, do your child got a bike? The whole team just get in his chest. I bet you they'll stop doing that. But these little boys today, they all click up. They don't correct their homeboys. They don't correct. They just listen and laugh. It ain't listen and we don't judge. They listen and they laugh. That's what clowns do. What else can they do? If he's sitting up here talking about his baby mama like this to you, what the fuck you think he say about you behind your back, fool? What you think he say about you? If he talking about the person that laid down on the table and gave life for him and almost died to give birth to his seed, what do you think he's saying about you behind your back? A person that don't take care of their kids, I don't trust them. I do not trust them at all. And I'm not talking about that take care of where you know, you get that Section 8 or HUD and you put a roof over their head and you make sure they got a little milk in the refrigerator. No, I'm not talking about that. Because a lot of mothers thought that they took care of some fucking kids by doing that. And it's nothing wrong with any of these things. Nothing wrong with the things that I just named. It's something wrong when you think that ta-da! Ta-da! No, it's something wrong when you think that's it. You did it. No, you didn't. You didn't even do the half. Because you got kids out here that love. When I tell you love, they'll be anywhere with their mama. They'll sleep in the car with their mama. They'll sleep at the park with their mama. And their mama is giving them way more than that parent that put a roof. I guarantee you they start holding these men accountable. Well, damn, you don't never have your children. You start telling these, damn, you don't never have your kids. Do you help Do you? That's why so many men do it. And think they're going to get away with sacrificing these innocent children. Because nobody is holding them accountable. And when they go to child support court, Even the judge, the men, they ain't holding these men accountable. They ain't laying. I seen one judge, oh my God, last night she laid into his ass. Oh my God, black judge. Oh my God. The way she laid into him. The way she told him, I care for your kids more than you do. The way she told him, like, you not even trying. These men have not paid their child support in 5, 10, some 18 years. And you know why? Because nobody has held them accountable. It's all your fault. You're the problem. If people was making fun of niggas that did not pay their child support, these niggas would be paying their child support. Now you have report cards come out. If royally, I can't say that word. Worldwide. Interim report cards came out on these niggas, and you look, you find their little name, and you draw across the line, see that they pay their fucking child support this week, this month. No. You find that name and it go across. Bill did not pay his child support this month. No, he didn't. But he over there with Sarah. Even Sarah should check that bitch. Be like, Bill, you didn't pay this month. You didn't pay this week. Why are you over here trying to parlay? Why are you over here trying to lay up? When it ain't much laying to do, you already done laid some shit. Now you need to go take care of it. They'll stop doing it. If y'all start shunning these niggas, what? You trying to stress your baby mama out. You trying to, yeah, you trying to give her that baby blues shit. Y'all know niggas, they be talking but don't know what the hell they be talking about. It's postpartum. You trying to give her that baby blues, nigga. Yeah, this nigga he trying to stress her out, make her edges and stuff come out, dog. They'll stop doing it. He trying to torture her. Your dog start clowning you. They'll start setting up different scenes. They'll start setting up different acts. It'll be acts set up like, they'll call their homeboy to come where they at, and then you will be there, and they'll be handing you $100. Y'all see what I'm doing? Y'all see? I love men. I do. I love my kings, but I just feel like women, I feel like girls advance faster than boys. And it's just still being proven to this day. As far as what I'm speaking on, like, it take niggas decades to take care of their offspring. That's how slow, takes them a while to catch up to the momentum of things and to learn, how things go. But I bet you, if females and males start clowning their asses, it wouldn't be a big social club on targeting these single mothers and making them feel inadequate and making them feel less than, making them feel like they're not even worthy enough to live or be here. And it's all your fault. You did it. You made it. And now it's all on you. It's all on you. And your mom have the nerve to sit there and say that. And your sister, when it wasn't all on them. Their sisters helped them. And somebody helped them. But they act like because you didn't see the help, they got it all. They came already together. I used to ask my mama, like, did you just fall out the damn sky? Did you fall out the sky and you an angel? You just here now. No past, never did no wrong, never. What happened to my curls? Take on. But yeah, y'all, I didn't want to make this video that long. I just wanted to really touch on this particular subject and let you mothers know that I care for you guys. Like, keep doing your big one. Keep doing you. You found your support system. Let it continue to grow and elevate. Let your support system continue to be enlarged. You know. Don't let these people weigh you down with them missing out. Because they're missing out. You not missing out. You not missing out on nothing. And even though it seems like right now that people who don't take care of their children and they rather corner people into unaliving themselves, it seems like sometimes they're just living their best life with no responsibilities and nothing. And don't let that get you down. Don't let that get you down, because that could be one of them things. You're just looking at how they live in scot-free. They just living their life like it's golden. Don't think about it like that, because they're not. They're suppressing the truth so that they can believe their own lies. That's all that they're doing. That's all they're doing. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. Get up. Hold your head up. Fix your crown. You are doing an amazing job with your children, with your house, with your finances. You are doing an amazing job with your mental health. You are doing an amazing job with your children's mental health. You are doing a great job. And I want you to keep it up. To the next video. I care for you guys. That was a